Welcome into Flames Central, your home for all things Liberty Athletics. So glad you joined us today. Alongside Annie Corey, I'm Matt Warner.
You know, Matt, in college athletics, few months on the calendar are more exciting than November.
That's true.
Every football game is meaningful. College basketball is getting underway. Conference championships are being played. It's incredible.
It is, and it just so happens we have all of that on this week's show, beginning with a huge football game for Liberty. At this stage, they're all huge as they're trying to stay in the race for a Conference USA championship. Flames facing Delaware on Saturday. Now, this was a Liberty offense that had struggled all year long, but not on this day. Ethan Vasco got the scoring started for the Flames, a 15-yard touchdown scamper. Liberty led 7-3 after the first quarter. Jump to the second, now 7-6. 4th and 6 from their own 28. Delaware fakes the punt. Bad idea. Liberty's Bryson Jennings sniffs it out, and LU gets the ball deep in Blue Hen territory. Moments later, it would be Evan Dickens taking it in for the score. That would be a theme in this game. Dickens ran wild. 22 carries, 217 yards, and 4 touchdowns. A career day for the Liberty running back, and easily the best offensive day for the Flames this season. Liberty hangs 59 points on the scoreboard as they cruise to a 59-30 win. It's their 3rd straight victory and keeps them in the hunt for a CUSA championship.
We're playing a championship every week. When you have one loss in the league, you can't play bad anymore. Like, we got to play our best every week, and I think our guys understand that a little bit. And so I would not tell you we're hitting our stride, but we are getting better. Our team has improved. Our special teams are playing at a good level. I believe offensively this was our best game, obviously, in a long time. And so can we continue that?
In the absence of Joe Carter, the linebacker room was called to step up last week. And safe to say, they did just that. Delaware was just 6 for 17 on 3rd down, and the LU defense generated 2 key 4th down stops on the night. Our Flame Central team got some behind-the-scenes access to Liberty's linebacker room throughout the week and on game day. Here's a new edition of In the Fire.
Skate. Skate. Good.
Linebacker is a lifestyle. It's about preparation.
Nice.
This practice was the most important practice I've ever had. Tomorrow will be the most important practice that I've ever had.
Rail. Get the line up.
As long as you just keep stacking days and really looking forward to working on something, it could be the same thing you're working on. It could be something new you're working on. But as long as you got the main goal of what you're trying to get better at, you're going to get better.
There's a different type of edge and intensity and urgency, even in bye-week practices. Being able to show that we can function well without Joe, and guys have taken that in stride. And next man up, this is football, things happen. You'd like to think that you're developing guys in the room to be able to take the reins and step up. Everyone's got to be better. Everyone's got to step up.
From Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, it's a big day in CUSA.
Fight for each other. Fight for the guys that are out for the season. Fight for them. Fight for your teammates. Everything you have. Everything you have. Now's our time to prove who we are every snap. Who do you want to be? Every snap, everything you have, make them tap out. Because you keep going after it and after it and after it. I said, let's impose our will. Let's do that. All 3 phases. Not for 1 quarter, not for 2 quarters, not for 3, all 4 quarters.
Are they going to fake it? A fake end around, and they're not going to get it. At the 20-yard line, the Flames special teamers snuff it out.
What a phenomenal read there by the special teams unit.
Woo! Try.
Every day when I turn that tape on and people to look at me and my linebackers and even the rest of my teammates, all of the defense, all of the offense, I want everybody to look at us and say, those boys are flying, those boys are relentless.
Hey, you got to fit outside 3 or through 3.
3rd down and goal for the 1-inch line. Dickens to the left of Vasco. Snap to Vasco. Hands off to Dickens, and he'll get his way into the end zone. Light him up. Touchdown, Liberty. Huge hole to the right of the center, Aaron Fenimore.
When things get rolling and it's hot, like I'm up, it's no calm at all.
3rd down 6 for Delaware at the Blue Hens 29. Minicucci to snap, late blitz on the way. Throws up top, intercepted. Amari Williams at the 35 and tackled at the 30. The senior out of Texas makes the takeaway.
Man, the Flames are burning right now, man. This defense is playing lights out.
Come on, man. Play your man, coach. Come on, now. Hey, let's go, baby. All glory
to the most high, baby. Let's go.
1st and 10, 1:47 left in the half, leading 21-6. Snap to Vasco, hands off Dickens through the hole, left side, 20, 15, far sideline, 10, 5, light him up, touchdown Liberty. 3rd touchdown of the day for Evan Dickens. And Liberty, a stranglehold on this game right now, leading 27-6.
Can you win the game in the first quarter?
No.
Second?
No.
Third?
No.
Fourth?
Yes.
Well, what I told you for the game. Humans and heartbeats win this game. And ours beats a little stronger, a little bit tougher, a little more connected, and we have to put on display to that. Put them away. We all good?
Yes, sir.
I love you. I'm proud of you. But do not relax.
Dickens breaks a tackle. First down and then some. He's on the move again. Down the sideline. Trying to stay in bounds. He does. Dickens. Touchdown.
Dickens right now is on fire with his 4th touchdown.
Give him 4, 72 yards out. His amazing day continues. 58% 4th downs coming into this game today. 2nd best behind Jack State, Conference USA. Big 4th down try. Silver feature back. Direct snap goes to Silver. Ooh. And he stops shy by a yard. Liberty's going to take over on downs.
2nd down 7 at the Delaware 31. Snap to Vasco. Play action. Wants to throw. Over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Light him up. Dante Lee. And Liberty strikes again in the south end zone.
We can't be defined by conditions or circumstances or what the scoreboard says. It's all about bringing our personal best and letting that identity show every single play.
3:10 left, Liberty up 59-30. Trujillo, the snap. Mayo tackled from behind in the backfield. Big time pop. The Flames start off November with their 3rd win in a row. They improve now to 4-4 overall, 3-1 in Conference USA.
Hey, when we get the chance to shine, we gonna shine, man. We shine today, boy. Let's go.
They only get bigger from here on out. Final score, Liberty 59, Delaware 30.
Thanks to Donald Scott for producing that in the fire. All right, it's time for a little Jauch Talk. Joe Jauch in the house. Joe, people are saying, how in the world did this Liberty offense score 59 points? You're here to tell us, and you're going to start with a couple of plays here, but start in the run game for Liberty, which was so successful.
Hey, Liberty can't score.
Yeah, right.
They're
19 a game.
1-4.
Right.
Three in a row. They're 4-4. It's November, baby. It's championship football time.
Right.
The Flames cranked 3 in a row. And you know where it starts, Matt Warner?
Where's that?
It starts in the run game.
Show me.
This is always what Liberty's been. If you look right there, this guard right here is back on his haunches.
Yeah.
When he gets back on his haunches, that means he's probably pulling. So we got a little G play. You're going to get a block down, block down, block down. Here comes your pulling guard right there. And then watch Dickens hit this gap right here. If you let it roll, right there, here we go. Here comes your G. He's cutting, he's pulling, he's coming through, he's tight to the line. Keep going, keep going. Boom. Now, this guy's doesn't have to get much of them. Just make him do a little bit of a loop and then run it coming through the line. Now we get to 2nd level. Stop it right there. This is where Jamie Chadwell offense works, baby. All the big uglies got to do is get them to the 2nd level. Once they get them to the 2nd level right here, now it's the back's turn. He's got to have that contact balance. Boom, there's the shot.
Make one man
Hand
miss.
down, make one guy miss, accelerate, off to the races, strike up the band. It's TD time, baby.
And we've seen that Evan Dickens, and something you've talked about previously, his contact balance makes him special. We saw it there. Okay, so you get the run game going. You're churning some yards in the run game. All of a sudden, that opens up some other things as well through the air. Tell us about that.
I mean, isn't it amazing how it all comes together, Matt Warner? Okay, you take a look at this next play right here. What do? A little schemey.
Yeah.
You get a little schemey. Okay, so you take this guy and you say, we're going to motion him out right there. We want to see what this cat's going to do right here.
Yeah.
So as he works with that motion, that tells you, they might be a little man-to-man. Now, watch this linebacker right here. Here's Vasco says, okay, I got a little cookie for you right here. Why don't you come up and take a nibble? And so if you let it go, there's your motion man there. He works with them. Now watch this backer right here.
He's coming up.
Here it comes. Oh, it's a run. Here's a little cookie. Now he's out of the way, and then you can throw right off his ear.
Look at that whole middle of the field
Look at
wide
the whole
open.
middle of the field right there. Dante Lee Jr., home run hitter. Now let me show you one more thing, Matt Warner. Let's take that back to the top.
Okay, take it back.
Here goes the next level. Now all of a sudden, this guy right here gets a little bit dicey, and he's got to jump this because there's so much space. Now we go down, boom, boom, and we run this, what they call the slant and go, otherwise known as the sluggo. So that's going to be the next step to this. This is what Liberty's offense is all about, folks. It's about getting that run game going first, get those linebackers up, work them in the play action game, hit them on the slants, hit them on the sluggo, strike up the band. We're winning football games.
And it was all working for the Flames, and it all starts on the ground. If you can find success there, it leads to a lot more. We saw it throughout that ball game, and we'll see if it can continue.
And guess what? That conference championship, it's still lurking out there, Liberty fans. Hey, we're getting close to kicks and giggles time.
As Joe says, they are still in the hunt, Annie.
Well, thanks, guys. The pressure only heightens this week as the Flames take on the Missouri State Bears, two groups that boast conference records of 3-1 and are clawing to get to the top of an extremely tight race in the CUSA. Make sure you join us on Saturday. It all starts with Flames Central game day at noon and then kickoff at 1 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. We turn to basketball now. Our first look at the Liberty men's team, the reigning conference champions, opening a new season in front of the home crowd Monday night. Liberty fans were excited to see some familiar faces back on the court, and that included Zach Cleveland. The senior delivered an easy 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists, only the second double-double of his career. But the star of the night was sophomore Brett Decker. He scored a career-high 29 points on 8 of 10 from three-point range. The Flames would make 16 three-pointers in all as they roll to a 98-57 win in their opener. Things will get much more difficult this weekend, however, as Charleston and FAU, they're coming to town.
That's right. Moving on to the women now. The first game of the Alexis Girard era. The new head coach hoping to get his first win against Frostburg State. This game would be decided thanks in large part to a 21-0 run in the second quarter. Freshman Lynn Peters played a role in that, scoring 6 of her 8 during that span. But the star of the night, it's one you'd expect. Emmy Stout, in her first game since that memorable NCAA tournament appearance a year ago, she turned in a double-double, 16 points, 11 rebounds, as Liberty cruises to a 78-49 win. The very first for Alexis Girard. He'll look to make it 2 in a row when the Lady Flames next take the floor on Friday afternoon against ECU.
Well, the Lady Flames soccer team in the midst of a conference championship hunt. They met with the Sam Houston Bearcats Tuesday evening with the hopes of punching their ticket to the final. The Sam Houston handball inside the 18 left the lethal Ivy Garner all alone. She drills it to the right corner to put Liberty up 1-0. They wouldn't capitalize again until the second half. Ball is loose in a dangerous area, and then who else gets a boot on it but Ivy Garner again. That's Ivy Garner's 4th goal of the tournament in just 2 games. A historic postseason performance for Ivy thus far, and now her and the Lady Flames, they have a date with the number 8 Missouri State Bears in the Conference USA title game, kicking off at noon on Friday.
Well, with all that was taking place this past weekend, you may have missed that Liberty actually had a team take home a conference title. That team was women's cross country, running at the CUSA Championship in beautiful Huntsville, Alabama. The Flames were led by, who else? Allie Zeeland. The sophomore phenom picked a great time to claim her first collegiate individual victory. In doing so, she led the Liberty women to their 2nd straight CUSA title, and it wasn't close. The 66-point margin of victory was the 2nd largest in meet history. Up next, the ladies will compete in the NCAA Southeast Regional Championships on November 14th.
We're so privileged to watch the talent on Liberty's field hockey roster week in and week out with a team of athletes that are comprised from all across the globe. This year's Flames group has heavy representation from the nation of Argentina. 8 athletes hailing from this country, and they've come together this season in a really special way. Take a look.
Dara San Martín, Josefina Tomasi, Luna Prieri, Mía Santana y Morena Giacosa tienen muchas cosas en común. Todas son de Argentina, todas juegan field hockey y todas juegan en el equipo de Liberty University en Estados Unidos. Pero hay un hecho sin precedentes que las une a todas.
Dios usó algo simple como sería la mesa de mi comedor de mi casa para hacer una conexión divina y salvar a las chicas.
Martu nos invitó a todas las argentinas del equipo de hockey a comer una comida argentina que era milanesas con puré.
Todas fuimos corriendo porque imagínate comer milanesas acá, era como un mimo al corazón.
La idea fue de Hailey, que es nuestra shepherd que tuvimos el año anterior, que fue mi shepherd durante mi último año.
Que la shepherd es como una persona que nos ayuda a caminar al lado de Jesús y es como una compañera que está fuera del equipo, pero está para nosotras.
La pasamos re bien y cuando estaba terminando la cena empezamos a hablar de Jesús. Hailey hizo una pregunta y dijo, chicas, ¿qué están conociendo de Dios en este último tiempo?
Fue súper lindo porque no era un tema que nosotras solíamos hablar y creo que nos ayudó a abrir los ojos y decir, wow, qué presente Dios está en nuestra vida. Todo el tiempo, todo lo que nos pasa es por algo y es Él tratando de guiarnos a un nuevo objetivo, a un nuevo camino.
Y se empezó a sentir algo increíble. O sea, se empezó a sentir algo como en el medio de nuestra ronda que había algo flotando. Yo lo sentía. O sea, yo lo estoy explicando como se sentía, como yo lo sentía en mi corazón.
Es una presencia que realmente no puedes negar, algo que ahora yo puedo decir que es Dios, el Holy Spirit.
Y ahí Martu nos preguntó si alguna de nosotras quería ser salvada y quería aceptar a Dios en su vida.
Traté de explicarles cómo el pecado la separa de Dios y cómo Jesús murió en la cruz por nosotros para que esa separación que hay entre Dios y el hombre, entre Dios y cada una de ellas, se vaya y puedan tener conexión directa con el Padre de vuelta.
Martu dijo, bueno, chicas, solo saben que para que Dios las salve y vayamos todas al cielo después con Él y vivamos en paz, solo hay que aceptarlo en nuestro corazón.
Creo que la primera en levantar la mano fue Luna, yo lo quiero hacer ya.
Y ahí llega cuando tengo que decir, siento una luz, siento una bola en mi pecho, en mi corazón, que tiene una luz.
Y todas nos miramos y dijimos, sí, o sea, no lo dudamos realmente.
Yo creo que el hecho de que hayamos estado todas juntas y de vernos a todas tan felices compartiendo cómo Dios había estado en nuestra vida fue el pie que dijo, sí, estamos listas y quiero darle mi vida a Dios y seguir su camino.
Lo único que nos queda hacer es solo aceptarlo y decir sí, soy cristiana y lo acepto a Dios y lo invito a mi vida y confío en que Él va a seguir trabajando como ya lo hizo por 20 o 19 años de nuestras vidas, solo que nunca habíamos abierto los ojos y nos habíamos dado cuenta que era Él.
Deseamos seguirlo al Señor, que es nuestro Creador y nuestro Salvador, que hoy en día nuestra vida ha sido cambiada, transformada por Él, así que esa noche fue una de mis noches más increíbles e inolvidables que pueden haber en mis 22 años.
Sentí paz porque al fin le pude encontrar un porqué a todas las dudas de no sé, cosas que me pasaban en el día al día, le encontré el porqué.
No obstante el hecho milagroso, no todas las chicas que habían asistido a la cena se irían de casa de Martu con la eternidad asegurada.
En el momento dije, sí, si no estoy 100% segura y no sé absolutamente todo lo que tengo que saber, no puedo decir sí, acepto a Jesús, porque me parecía que era como, no traicionarlo, pero decir algo que en realidad todavía no sabía.
Me acuerdo que después nos subimos a mi auto y estábamos volviendo todas juntas para el campus.
Estábamos escuchando canciones, había mucha gente que estaba llorando, y cuando estacionamos digo, bueno, paren. Tengo que tener todas las respuestas para decir sí, acepto a Jesús.
Y José me dice, ¿está bien si yo le doy mi vida a Dios y todavía tengo preguntas o no tengo todo entendido? Y yo le dije que sí, que ya hace un semestre más o menos ya había dado mi vida a Dios. Hay muchos días que tengo preguntas y que no sé las respuestas de todos y que es normal y que no va a pasar nunca, ni aunque seas muy sabio y te leas la Biblia 20 veces, no lo vamos a entender todo. No tiene explicación lógica todo lo que Dios hace y todo lo que Dios hizo, más que la única explicación es la fe que nosotros tenemos en Él, de que Él realmente es capaz de cualquier cosa. Y eso fue lo que hablamos en el auto y José dijo,
sí, yo también quiero aceptar y quiero creer. Entonces le dije a Male si por favor podía rezar con nosotras y nada, nos agarramos todas la mano y fue muy, muy especial.
Junté un poco de fortaleza y hice la oración y ella lo repitió y nada, después nos largamos a llorar todas.
Y estábamos todas temblando, o sea, llorando de emoción, de felicidad. Vamos todas a heaven, vamos todas al cielo, todas felices. Una emoción que nunca había sentido, la verdad.
La verdadera identidad de Dios habita ahora en los corazones de este grupo de argentinas que nunca se imaginaron encontrar a Jesús y el verdadero camino a la eternidad en una tierra desconocida.
A partir de ahí sentí como que tenía una compañía conmigo todo el tiempo, de que a pesar de que esté mal o esté bien, Él siempre es constante y que puedo ir a Él si lo necesito.
Me ayudó a darme cuenta que no estoy sola y que lo que me pase siempre va a pasar por algo y que Él sabe que tiene planes que me van a ayudar y que no son planes para lastimarme.
Yo creo que teniéndolo a Él, muchas veces como atletas tenemos ansiedad o nervios de no solo de cómo jugamos al hockey, pero también tenemos que balancear nuestra vida social con nuestros estudios. Y tenerlo a Él es como tener a alguien que te escucha y que te da consejos y paz que no se entiende nunca.
Mi vida, mi persona cambió un montón después de esa noche. Me siento con mucha más paz, me siento más como abierta como persona porque aprendí a perdonar, aprendí muchas cosas que antes de esa noche yo no las sabía hacer. Me considero más completa y más feliz.
Siento que tengo muchas razones todos los días por vivir, que quiero sacarle el jugo, quiero agarrar y levantarme cada día y ser mejor por Él y para Él. Quiero jugar para Él, quiero glorificarlo a Él, pero también quiero ser esa luz que Él me da para esas personas que no están recibiendo la luz todavía, que no están aceptando ser iluminados.
Una persona a la que yo sé que puedo ir con cualquier cosa, sea buena o mala, y que me va a dar paz y que va a estar conmigo y que si en algún momento de mi vida me siento perdida, sé que puedo ir a Él y me va a dar la respuesta. Y sé que puedo confiar porque no siempre me va a dar la respuesta que yo quiero, sino la que es mejor para mí.
Estas chicas siguen compartiendo cenas que incluyen milanesas, experiencias de vida, sonrisas y buenos momentos. La diferencia ahora es que hay alguien más con ellas compartiendo en la mesa.
Jesucristo que nos está guiando a hacer lo mejor cada día y la paz que Él da, nada ni nadie lo puede dar. Nosotras las argentinas salvadas por Dios en una sola noche es increíble y el poder de Dios y el plan que Él tiene para nosotras en nuestras vidas es increíble, así que gracias Señor por guiarnos y por ser tan poderoso y amarnos tanto y querer lo mejor para nosotras.
Such a powerful story. So cool how all of those girls are able to find Christ since arriving here at Liberty. Well, hey, we found Rhett McGibbon, more Mount Fuego, top player moment from the past week here in Liberty Athletics, as we do each and every week.
Right.
And Rhett, you typically bring some sort of theme along with you. What do we have this week?
For all you homeschoolers out there, and all kids of all ages. Different colors of flames have different heat, so I thought I would put them with our warm, hot, and Fuego athletes.
I like this.
Week.
Fun and educational. Yes, he's a modern-day Bill Nye, is what he is.
No,
all right, well, he's gone a little, you know, old school.
Yeah,
all right.
yes.
Hey, let's start with warm, Rhett. What do we got?
It's a yellow flame. That means it's burning at a good rate. It's kind of like your fireplace flame. It could be a little more efficient, but still,
warm,
that's
comforting.
Exactly. Warm and comforting. You know, I love a good fire. Ethan Vasco, I'd put him in that category right now. Really good showing against Delaware. I would say his best of the season. The one number that stood out to me is he threw it at 70% rate.
That's huge.
That's huge, especially because throughout the season it's been in the 50s, so that's a lot more efficient. 14 of 20, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. I thought his decision-making throughout that game was a lot better. He just looked so much more comfortable, and having that 18-day layoff, the offense I think they needed it because they came out and they just looked like a different group.
Absolutely. They were dialed in. That was, I think, shocked us all how explosive that they were.
And I gotta give props to the O-line. You know, they've been taking a lot of heat this year, and the best game as well.
Absolutely. All right, from warm we go to hot.
All right, white hot, not the hottest flame. A lot of people think white hot
right.
is.
That's what I would have
exactly.
said.
But it's not.
Okay.
It's not. White hot, that is our girl, Ivy Garner. She's already in just 2 matches tied Conference USA championship record for most goals. She has 4.
Unbelievable. Her season in general, unbelievable.
Yeah, she has just been absolutely phenomenal so far this year. She had one where she's going in, she gets clipped, goes down, pops right back. She doesn't lay there and say, give me the whistle, ref. She gets back up, she gets going. Another one, there's a handball, and then she, first penalty shot in her career. Wow. She buries it. I wouldn't have guessed that. So she is 4 goals for her, and it's been the Ivy Garner show so far in the Conference USA Championship.
It absolutely has, which you would expect. Throughout the season, she's been the best player in this conference all year long, and she's continued that in postseason play.
100%.
All right, finally, I think we can guess where you're going with the Fuego, but tell us your flame color first.
It's blue.
That's the hottest.
Yeah, it has the most oxygen. It's a great mixture of flame and oxygen. It's just
this guy
is lighting it up. Yeah, that's when you ever look at your barbecue grill and it's blue down there?
Yes, when I actually turn up too high when I light it, and it's like woo, one of those deals.
Yeah. That's a Jauch special. That's what we call that. Evan Dickens.
Yes.
How can you not say that about him? 22 carries, 217 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had one that was 72 yards, 9.9 average. Like, what a performance he put on.
What a find.
Exactly. Like, it's kind of going back to your Quentin Cooley.
Right.
You find a diamond in the rough, and he comes out and you polish him up, you get him all ready to go, and he is shining bright. He's been so much fun to watch, and it's kind of neat to see that, again, like you said, what a find. Starting off the year 3rd on the depth chart, and now has cemented himself easily as RB1.
He is the clear-cut leader in that running back room, and has been huge. It'll be fun to watch him the rest of the year and see how he can continue to improve the rest of the way. Right? Great job as always. Go sit by a nice warm fire. Take it easy. We'll send it back over to Annie.
Well, if there's one thing we know about football head coaches, they spend a lot of time in their office. They're always holed up in there, drawing up plays, making game plans, scouting opponents, who knows what else. And today is your lucky day. We're going to give you some exclusive access to head coach Jamie Chadwell's humble abode. So let's go ahead and step into his office.
Hey, it's Coach Chadwell. Step into my office. As we begin in the office, obviously it's a beautiful, beautiful setup, and this is sort of our centerpiece as far as different things, whether it's championship rings or maybe just some different awards that our team won, but sometimes I get the credit for it. I don't know why. But anytime I make a big decision, this is an Eddie Robinson. I rub his head there. Hey, Eddie, what do you think about this? Bear Bryant, obviously another great coach. These are things that we won and some different things from there, but also you want to have some personal effects, things that are important to you. If you look over the wall over here, this is a picture of Val Kilmer and Tombstone. If you look down there, Wanted Dead or Alive, the Wild Bunch, that's actually my family. Here's one of, this is a little, almost like a nightlight, but this is a replica of the leg. That's a major award and a Christmas Story, and that's what that is there. One of my favorites, something I watch every Christmas Eve and Christmas is A Christmas Story, and when you win a major award, it's Fragile, must be Italian. It's a great quote, great movie. That's what that's from there. And when you come in here and it's somebody, you're recruiting people, whoever it is, you want them to know who you are. And so this is a bunch of different pictures up top, whether that's me and my wife, whether it's my kids. You can see this is, my kids are way older than this, but it's just a reminder of how far they've come up there. This is from 2005. That's actually like wedding pictures after like a little honeymoon we took there. And so from that standpoint, you can see I'm still devastatingly good looking. My wife's just obviously hot from that standpoint. And then over here on the far right, this is something from Vanna White. When I used to live in South Carolina, Vanna was she was a native of that area there. And so she reached out and sent us a nice little photo and a congratulations on a great season. I love Wheel of Fortune. So this is obviously here a great reminder of the unbelievable season that we had a couple years ago. Everybody in there, rushing the field after the big victory there, who's expecting a lot in your first year, and you go out and do that. Now we got to live up to that every year. So there's a lot of great things I'm proud of, but maybe the most thing that I'm proud of is my honorary master biscuit maker.
One of the things that I was asked to do is go to a sponsor and make biscuits and actually see if we could use the biscuits I make. And so nobody died from that, which was a great win. But this is something that is near and dear to my heart. I learned that it takes 49 steps at Bojangles to make their biscuits. I guess I did so well making this 49-step biscuits that they decided to use them. A reminder of a great, time of my life and being a big fan of Bojangles growing up. I'm a big fan of Westerns, specifically Tombstone. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Val Kilmer plays Doc Holliday in that. This gun is actually a replica of the gun that was used in that filming, but also guns that were used back during that time frame. And it's something that one of my good friends gave to me as a congratulations for just like a great season and all that. And so as you can see this thing here, I put it in here, and it's a great talking piece. Most people that we're recruiting have no clue what Tombstone is. I have to fill them in. But this is what that is there. As you can see, it's boom, quick draw. It's a reminder of a great season, but also just some things that I enjoy outside of football. I'll be your Huckleberry. And that is my office. Go Flames.
Well, it's always fun to learn some more about Liberty coaches. Matt, I, for one, had no idea that on Jamie Chadwell's long list of accolades, you can add biscuit maker.
Yeah, he doesn't just make them. He likes to throw a few back as well, from what I understand. A man of many talents. We have reached a part of the show now where we unveil the latest Flames fantasy scores. Now, Annie, the last time you were here, I was trailing Joe Jauch. He was comfortably in the lead. Not anymore, thanks to a monster performance from Evan Dickens. Oh, I have searched past Joe. I'm now up by 40 points. How about that? Emily Austin, she's still in the league. That's about all we can say. That's what you need to know about her. But the question becomes, can I hold on to this lead down the stretch? We shall see. A lot of drama as we come down the home stretch of this season. Hey, for any stories you might have missed, as always, you can go to libertyflamecentral.com.
Flame Central podcast every Monday as well. Don't miss an episode.
Thanks so much for watching. For Annie, I'm Matt. We'll see you right back here next week.